All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the New York live session. It is 8 a.m. Eastern now. We are going to face some couple of fundamental triggers just about 30 minutes from now. Those are the NFP figures and also the unemployment rates. We don't nearly look at the fundamentals and take our trading decisions, but keeping track of the upcoming triggers helps us to understand what is coming ahead of us in terms of volatility. All right. So, to begin this session, as we were discussing in the last time, we will touch upon Bitcoin. It's all Bitcoin, Bitcoin everywhere, and a lot of curiosity about what it's going to do now. But let me do a simple wave count. It's still early days or early times to declare that Bitcoin is topping out, but I think on the short term time frame it is beginning to cut loose on the south side now. I'll be talking for about 10 to 12 minutes in this session, uh, trying to keep as precise and as short as possible. Let's get started off with a quick wave study. I'm not plotting here, might take much time, but if you look at the hourly chart, that was the first wave down, right from 17,000 odd levels towards 14,000 levels, almost 3,000 points, and then a rally, corrective rally, three waves. Third wave is, if it is an ABC, or it's going to be an impulse. Nobody knows it, at least for now, but it looks to be like 5, 3, and at least another 5 down should be underway, even if it is an ABC corrective drop. Right, we are not suggesting a specific trade for now, but if you're interested, kindly watch this drop, and we are always going to get opportunities to go short again on rallies later on. The only problem is it moves so fast, and the stop loss ranges, of course the target ranges are also high, but risk reward ratio sometimes becomes difficult to handle here. If everything goes according to the plan here, according to the waves, then you should be seeing 9,000 or 10,000 levels at the end of the wave 3. That's just the end of wave 3, remember, and then there would be wave 4 and wave 5. So quite a bit of downside, I think, is beginning to cut loose on this chart. If you are wanting to see the sub waves on the 15 minutes chart, they're looking very clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes wave 1 on the hourly chart. All right, and then you have an ABC sharp corrective rally. I think it's also touching the 61.8% of the entire drop there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just the first wave is done out of 5 waves for the third wave. All right, so if you are an aggressive kind of a trader looking to play around Bitcoin, you might want to go partial short right now, and the remaining around 15,000, mid 15,000 levels. Risk remains at around 16,800 plus, and target is around 10,000 or 9,000 at least. All right, that's for the risk taker. For the conservatives, I suggest please hold on for a bit more while. All right, let's begin the conventional analysis of euros and pounds. Just to let's okay, we've got the pound chart here in front of us, and as we were discussing in the last session, in the UK times, it can be easily defined as the chart of the day, and I think it's not disappointing us at all. We have taken short-term profits. See, there are two kinds of traders. One who want to play around 50, 100 pips intraday, and the other one would like to go long for the long term. All right, for the medium term, the targets are around 32, and then it goes towards 30 and 28. For a long term, just forget about it. If you're a long term trader, just leave it. If you went short around the 35 mark. I was just writing an article on a website, and it has moved absolutely just by a difference of one pip. We were anticipating that pound should not rally about 30 above 35.20. That's what it has done. So smaller degree wave counts are working towards the larger degree wave counts. I would like to show that to you, what exactly I'm talking about. The smaller degrees working for the larger degrees. The third wave is underway, and it should move at least towards 33.42, and that's not the end of the third wave. It should go even lower, around 3300 mark. So if you're a short-term trader, the next stop is around 33 level. If you are a medium-term trader, the next stop would be around 3200 and lower. For swing traders, forget about these levels. You should be looking at 2800 levels, brothers. And what about the risk? The risk is still should be around 3650 levels. We'll bring down the list to break even. I think by tomorrow we should be at a break even for swing traders. We should be able to move the stock to a break even. Today being the big trigger event day as well, you never know. Just watch out for the next few hours. Pound may crack down very fast towards 32 and also possibly towards 3000 levels. Please watch out for the fundamental trigger, or after the fundamental trigger is out. Alright, in short, pound remains short and also look to sell on rallies. Stop about 36.50, targeting lower 32, 30, 28. Even long term holding capacity, watch out for 1.2 levels very soon. Euro USD, it is showing a lot of divergences on the 4-hour chart for now, and that's not a big issue. But if you look at the wave count, are suggesting first of all, there was a 3-wave rally. We are expecting this drop to unfold into 5 waves. Okay, and it's expected to go quite a bit lower, but only for the fact that the Fibonacci retracement 61.8% support is coming just around the 1700 mark, along with the previous price support. We want to be a bit cautious over here, nothing else. Alright, I think the wave structure should be developing, in the sense it should go and hit that 61.8% mark, and then there should be some pullback and continue lower. Right, you never know, it can drift lower directly as well, but this is what is expected out of it. And the reason being, if I take an extension of the earlier drop, there is support coming in at 1700 levels. There might be a slight pullback and then continued drop lower. Alright, so all in all, we are looking to sell on rallies, or for the swing traders, please remain long and also look to please remain short and look to sell again on rallies or intraday pullbacks. Next, the dollar index. It is almost done. It's almost done. I mean, we were expecting 94, 10, 15 levels. Come on, that's almost done. So short-term traders should be very happy. In fact, we have taken profits for short-term traders quite a few hours back. But if you are still holding by any chance, and if you are a short-term kind of a trader, then you should be looking to take profits both in the euro and the dollar index and wait for the next trade call. Alright, it might give a slight push, spike push. That's what I call when the news are coming out. It gives a spike push or a drop, throws over, uh, and then drops again lower. Okay, so that would be the retracement which we are expecting, and also the next entry point for taking long calls. Just about a push towards 94.15 and then a drop lower, slight drop lower, and then a continued rally. Watch out for 94, 95 levels after that corrective drop is over. Alright, we move to the next one, gold. So dollar on the long side, dollar index on the long side, the rest on the short side. Gold, if it is not able to manage to push towards 1253, I'm taking the recent boundary resistance levels. I'm trying to carve that out for you. They are 1256. If it doesn't go and hit that level 1256, gold is expected to drop towards 1220, 25 levels easily from here. I have given a conservative take profits around 1232, 33. There's a fight expected around the 1230, 28 mark, so better be away from that before it reaches. Alright, so remain short in gold even now. Levels are quite lower. If you are joining in for the first time, I'm sorry, a humble welcome to you all, and thank you for subscribing. This is what we are looking for gold. $1,200 levels. That's what I was telling. 1223 and 1200 is our easy target. Like just an ABC, that's all. So don't be surprised if gold drops towards those levels, those critical levels right from here. If you are in, please remain in on the short side. If you are not taken, then wait for a pullback. If it should come, it would come around 1257. Kindly go short over there again, or fresh. Alright, and as a norm, if you want to write to me, you can write to me at the following address. Keep a watch on the web page that we are building, japee.business.site. The educational stuff shall be uploaded during the weekend, and if you are looking for active trade calls or live trade calls, you should consider joining Open for All Telegram channel. For now, that is at this address, https://hertzjapee. Alright, so let's bring this session to a pause now. It's almost 13 minutes into the session. Another 17 minutes from now, we are facing a couple of triggers. So good luck to your trades, brothers and sisters. And as far as the next live session is concerned, we are going to meet on Monday, UK times 2:30 AM Eastern. Before that, I'll be posting at least one educational videos through the weekend. Alright, so once again, thank you for taking time out, and if you are here with me online, or you must be watching it a recording after some time, have a blessed weekend, and take care, and God bless brothers. Thank you, and sisters, thank you so much.